Welcome to the Nomadic Spaces podcast, where we talk all things interior design, tiny houses, and happy homes. Each week, we explore different interior design strategies, the unique challenges of small spaces, and delve into the incredible lifestyle of tiny homes. Whether you're a fellow tiny house dweller or simply have an interest in interior design, this show has something for you. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Nomadic Spaces podcast. I am your host, Sarah from Suka Interior Design, and I'm really excited about today's episode. It is called Interior Design Challenges and Solutions for A-Frame Tiny Houses. A-frame houses, which are characterized by their distinctive triangular shape resembling the letter A, have captured the imagination of architects, designers, and homeowners alike for decades. Originating in Europe in the 1950s, A-frame structures gained popularity in the US during the mid-20th century, thanks in part to their affordability, simplicity, and versatility. Originally conceived as vacation homes or cabins due to their ease of construction and suitability for remote or wooded locations, A-frame houses quickly became synonymous with the rustic charm of mountain retreats and lakeside getaways. Their steeply pitched roofs not only shed snow and rain effectively, but also allow for spacious interiors with soaring ceilings, making them ideal for maximizing living space in compact footprints. Today, A-frame houses continue to captivate with their timeless appeal, offering a perfect blend of architectural style, practicality, and aesthetic charm that resonates with a wide range of homeowners seeking tiny house living and a unique iconic type of dwelling. A-frame tiny houses exude charm and coziness. However, beneath their picturesque facade lies some unique challenges that can really test the ingenuity of interior designers and homeowners alike. From limited floor space to sloped ceilings and a lack of privacy, A-frame tiny houses present a unique set of hurdles that really require some thought and creative solutions. Today's episode, we're going to explore these challenges and uncover innovative solutions to transform these compact spaces into stylish and functional havens. Whether you're a proud owner of an A-frame tiny house looking to update, or you're simply captivated by their allure, stay tuned as we navigate how to approach the interior design in these charming and unique abodes. First up, challenges of A-frame houses. We said tiny houses come with their own inherent design difficulties. However, add an A-frame to the tiny house with their distinctive triangular shape and compact confines presents a whole other layer of their own challenges that can make the design for these spaces even trickier. First up is limited floor space. One of the most prominent challenges in A-frame tiny houses is the restricted floor space. The triangular layout narrowing towards the apex limits the area available for furniture placement and storage solutions. This constraint demands thoughtful planning and creative thinking to maximize every square inch of space effectively. Traditional furniture pieces, they may not fit so seamlessly into this type of unique layout, and a lot of times we're necessitating the use of multifunctional and space-saving furniture options, maybe. Additionally, innovative storage solutions such as built-in cabinets, underbed storage, and specialized wall-mounted shelves can really become essential to keep clutter at bay and maintain a clean, minimal aesthetic. Next challenge is the sloped ceilings. The characteristic sloped ceilings of an A-frame add architectural interest, but they also pose design challenges. These angled ceilings, depending how low they come down, can make the space feel cramped and can restrict the placement of tall furniture or fixtures. So to overcome this challenge, we designers often opt for low-profile furnishing and decor elements that can kind of complement the slope of the ceiling lines. Strategic placement of lighting fixtures, such as recessed lighting, wall sconces, or chandeliers can help illuminate the space evenly while minimizing the visual clutter. Additionally, incorporating vertical elements such as curtains or maybe artwork that help draw the eye up and down can really create the illusion of height and add visual interest to the space. The next challenge is lack of privacy. This is going to be inherent in many A-frames because they often have open layouts, which can compromise privacy primarily on the loft level. With the absence of traditional room dividers or walls, creating distinct living areas while maintaining privacy becomes a design priority. So one solution is to strategically arrange furniture to de-alienate the separate zones for sleeping, lounging, and dining. And this can be achieved through the strategic placement of pieces like bookshelves, maybe privacy screens, or curtains to create visual barriers without sacrificing the open feel of the space. Additionally, incorporating sliding doors or pocket doors for bedrooms and bathrooms even can help provide privacy when needed while seamlessly blending into the overall design aesthetic. Hi friends, I hope you are enjoying this show. Listening to podcasts and reading blogs like this is a great way to gain knowledge. But to really make change, you need to take action. Luckily, taking action doesn't have to be overwhelming, timely, or expensive. My Desk Refresh Guide is a great resource you can download totally free from the link in the show notes. This guide will break down the redesign process into simple, actionable steps with tangible results to transform your space without spending a cent. Now let's get back to the episode. Here are some tips for decorating and designing A-frame tiny houses. They may present many unique challenges, but again, with thoughtful planning and creative solutions, we can still transform these compact spaces into cozy and functional homes that maximize every square inch of space. And here are some tips for doing so. First up, maximize vertical space. When working with limited floor space, look to the vertical dimension to expand storage and decorative options. Could install shelves or wall-mounted storage units to take advantage of any unused wall space. Additionally, hanging plants can add a nice touch of greenery without taking up valuable floor space, and also can help contribute to drawing the eye upwards and creating that visual interest. Next tip, embrace minimalism. A-frames by nature really embody the essence of simplicity and efficiency in the world of architecture and design. With their distinctive triangular shape, they provide a unique living experience that really celebrates a less is more philosophy. So in adopting a minimalist approach to decor and furnishing, not only does one foster a sense of spaciousness, even in a compact space, there's also an invitation for a really calm and peaceful ambiance that permeates throughout the space. Intentional selections is next. And we want to be really intentional about our selections to maximize the potential of what we're putting in, and again, avoiding that clutter. We want to choose quality over quantity and really allow each piece of furniture and decor to carry its weight both in function and in style. By selecting items that embody purpose and add to the aesthetic value, the small interior can really be transformed into an area that feels both comfortable and sophisticated. When it comes to decor, just remember that every piece added should contribute positively to the atmosphere of the home. Maybe it's a small plant that brings in a touch of nature, or maybe it's a piece of art that really reflects your personal style while adding some color and texture to the walls. These little touches, even though they're minimal, are significant in personalizing the space without creating too much visual chaos. Moreover, keeping our surfaces clutter-free is really pivotal, especially if you're trying to do a vacation rental. Regularly clear away any items that don't serve a daily purpose, and resist the urge to fill every nook and cranny and wall space. It's okay to have areas that can just breathe. These unoccupied areas that give your eyes a place to rest can be really important. Such open spaces are really key to preventing the feeling of being overwhelmed or confined within the limited square footage. An A-frame tiny house becomes less about the constraints of its size and more about the freedom that a simple design or living more simply can bring. With intentional design selections, it turns into a real curated sanctuary where every element is thoughtful and reflecting an elegant and mindful lifestyle. Next tip, choose multi-purpose furniture. Selecting furniture pieces that can serve multiple functions is essential in A-frame tiny houses. Look for sofas with built-in storage, ottomans that can double as coffee tables, and even dining tables that can be folded down or expanded to accommodate extra guests. By choosing multi-purpose furniture, you're going to maximize the functionality without sacrificing style or comfort. Next tip, opt for light colors and reflective surfaces. In A-frame tiny houses, incorporating light colors and reflective surfaces is a very strategic approach to enhance that feeling of openness and spaciousness. Opting for a palette of light-colored paint for the walls and ceilings can significantly impact the ambiance of the room. Light hues such as soft whites, creams, or pastels have the ability to reflect more natural light than darker shades. This reflection not only brightens up the living space, but it also contributes to a perception of increased volume within the compact area. Expanding on the concept of utilizing light colors, it's also essential to be mindful of the type of paint finish chosen. So satin or eggshell finishes are excellent choices as they have just a slight gloss that helps in reflecting the light without creating a full glare that accompanies really glossy finishes. The result is a more subtle diffusion of natural light, which really makes the interior look warm and inviting. In conjunction with painting strategies, the deliberate placement of reflective surfaces plays a critical role in maximizing the natural light available. Mirrors are the most common example, and when strategically placed on opposite walls of windows or other light sources, can be really effective in doubling the amount of perceived light entering the room. Not only do mirrors serve a functional purpose, they also add an element of depth, which tricks the eye into perceiving the space as larger. Similarly, metallic accents like chrome fixtures or brass handles or other decorative items can serve as points of interest while concurrently serving to scatter light throughout the interior. Remember that each design choice should aim to keep the space feeling open, welcoming, and as expansive as possible, making use of every design technique to create an illusion of more space. With the thoughtful application of light colors and reflective surfaces, even the smallest of homes can feel brighter, larger, and more open. Next tip, incorporate outdoor living. Extend your living space beyond the walls of your A-frame tiny house by incorporating outdoor living areas. Consider adding a deck or a patio if you don't already have one, where you can relax and dine and entertain guests. Look for special spots that maybe we can create a hammock space or hang egg chairs. These outdoor living spaces not only provide additional room for relaxation and enjoyment, but they also help blur the boundaries between indoor and outdoor living, making your A-frame tiny house feel larger and more expansive. So in conclusion, A-frame tiny houses, they have a unique set of challenges when it comes to interior design, ranging from limited floor space to the sloped ceilings, possible lack of privacy. However, with a little creativity and resourcefulness, these challenges can easily be overcome to create a stylish and functional living space that maximizes every square inch. By maximizing the vertical space, really embracing minimalism, choosing multi-purpose furniture, and opting for light colors and reflective surfaces, and incorporating those outdoor living spaces, Homeowners can transform their tiny homes into cozy retreats that feel spacious and inviting. As you embark on your own design journey in your own A-frame, remember to approach each challenge with an open mind and a willingness to think outside the box. I hope this episode was helpful, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Thank you so much for being here. Until next week, home happy! I hope you found today's episode helpful and inspiring. My goal with this show is to help others make changes that transform their space. But just absorbing content, even brilliant content like this, doesn't get results. Taking action does. If you are still listening, you might be ready to fully accomplish your design goals. My challenge to you is commit to taking one action right now before you don't. Taking action might look like booking a design project jumpstart. Or maybe it's signing up for the free desk refresh guide. Or maybe it's signing up for my mailing list. Or maybe it's scheduling a complimentary connection call to virtually meet and discuss your design goals in more detail. You can find more about all those fun things I just mentioned, as well as reach out to me directly through my website, which is sukkainteriordesign.com. That is SUKKHAINTERIORDESIGN.com. I love connecting, so please don't be a stranger. As always, thank you for tuning in and for being a part of this community. If you liked what you heard on this episode or show, please take a second to like, review, subscribe, and share this podcast with your friends and family. It is truly the easiest way to show support for me and this tiny niche podcast. Until next time, take care and home happy.